You're good. And cell phones.
I'll take that counts.
Then we're going to perform a buzzer check. Can I have all the ones, please? I'm going to have you be A1 if that's all right.
Are you able? I mean,
Just, it's easier from my perspective.
yeah.
A1, great. All the twos? A2 again, sorry. Thank you. All the threes? Yeah, twos.
I buzzed a couple times and did not work.
Well, go again. Okay, you're good. And all the fours. We had still Harper in there when you buzzed.
Oh, okay.
So all the buzzers work. We have 2 over here, 4 here, 4 here. And I'm going to instruct the audience to be quiet for the duration of the match, with the exception of the score checks after 5, 10, 15, 19, and 20. We've passed out the Aurelia passage, which I will now read. Aurelia, qui urbs placebat, erat negupto cum familia sua calida ingenti et equo. Tredecem ludos magnos ios in amphitheatro Alexandriae spectabat. Tandem, hic equus iratissimus dom recurre coipit. Aurelia Anglicae dixit. You can read about the year 312 AD in history books, but can you tell us what the abbreviation OP period, CIT period means? Okay, I'm going to have the captains identify themselves, please. We've got A2, B2, C3. And I have to remind all of you, thank you, sorry about that all protests for semifinal matches must be lodged before question 20 for questions 1 through 19, and that no protest may be filed for semifinal matches after the match has been completed. Can I have the coaches identify themselves, please? Got one here for Matt, one here for Virginia. I take it you're your own coach.
You stole our coach.
What? The Certamen moderator stole their coach. It wasn't me specifically. Okay. So we're going to do a few introductions, and then we are in fact going to start the round. Welcome to the 2024 NJCL Certamen Advanced Semifinals. My name is Michael Kirk of Wisconsin. I'll be your moderator here today. I'm joined by...
My name is Matt Thomas. I'm originally from Florida. I've taught Latin this past year at Franklin High School in New Jersey. I've worked with Michael for many years, and today I'll be scrutinizing all of your answers.
I'm Phil Power from Indiana.
I'm Max Payne from California, and from Washington.
And for our teams today, we have from my left to right, and more importantly from the stream's left to right, Washington, D.C., Massachusetts, and Virginia. Let's give a hand for all the teams. Okay, we're going to start this round off with a content warning. The study of the humanities often challenges us as we examine the full range of the human experience. This Certamen round contains mention of violence, sexual assault, and suicide. As always, take care of yourselves and reach out to your chaperones and sponsors if you need to talk about the content. We'll pause briefly. Okay, here we go. This is 2024 NJCL Certamen Advanced Division Semifinal Round. This is toss-up 1. When her husband died in a quarrel over the proper division of cattle with the Dioscuri, what woman died by suicide?
B1.
Virginia.
That's not correct. I'll repeat for teams A and C. When her husband died in a quarrel over the proper division of cattle with the Dioscuri, what woman died by suicide, displaying similar faithfulness to when she chose a mortal lover?
C3.
Marpessa.
Marpessa is correct, over Apollo. Here's your first bonus, Virginia. Who was Marpessa's father, who pursued Marpessa and Itis as they fled from him across the Lycormas River?
Eminence, final.
That's correct. And your second bonus. In another story, Itis and his brother Lyncaeus quarreled with the Dioscuri because they were betrothed to what man's daughters, whom the Dioscuri assaulted?
Leucippus, final.
Leucippus is correct. So that's the full 20 points for Virginia on toss-up 1, and here's toss-up 2. Listen carefully to the following passage about a notable peppo, or pumpkin, which I will read twice. Then responde latine to the questions that follow. In fastigio montis Olympi, conventis caelestis Herculem, peponem portentem tuetur. pepone prolato, Hercules solemniter intonat, ein hic pepo, reliquiae Tiberii Claudii Caesaris Augusti Germanici, qui particeps ordinis nostri esse vult, quid faciamus? Inde pronuntiat Jupiter, obvitia a crudelitatem istius precem veto. Immo aptius est concidendus, percoquendus, gustandus. I'll repeat. In fastigio montis Olympi, conventus caelestis Herculem, peponem portentem tuetur. Pepone prolato, Hercules solemniter intonat. Ein hic pepo, reliquiae Tiberii Claudii Caesaris Augusti Germanici, qui particeps ordinis nostri esse vult, quid faciamus? Inde pronuntiat Jupiter, obvitia a crudelitatem istius precem veto. Immo aptius est concidendus, percoquendus, gustandus. The question, a quo?
C3.
Answer please.
Ioe.
That's incorrect. I'll repeat for teams A and B. Clear, please. The question, a quo profertur pepo?
B2.
Mons Olympi.
That's not correct. I'll repeat for team A. The question, a quo profertur pepo? I've read the question through twice. If there's no buzz from team A, I'm going to call time. We were looking for Herculet or ab Herculet. So that's no points for any player on toss-up 2, and we'll move on to toss-up 3. Here's 3. What sort of people are named in the title of a late 7-book history whose topic Augustine suggested? Since it complemented his...
B4.
Emperors?
That's not correct. I'll repeat for teams A and C. What sort of people are named in the title of a late 7-book history whose topic Augustine suggested?
C3.
Pagans.
Pagans is correct, since it complemented his godly focus with its author Orosius' view on non-Christians. Here's your first bonus, Virginia. What 3rd century AD author included reproaches of pagans in his Instructiones? What 3rd century AD author included reproaches of pagans in his Instructiones?
Commodian.
Commodian is correct in your second bonus. What author also criticized pagans in his Contra Summacum, written in the time of Orosius?
Prudentius final.
Prudentius is correct. So that's the full 20 points for Virginia on toss-up 3, and here's toss-up 4. At what battle did a combined force of Samnites and Gauls under Gellius Ignatius defeat the
C4.
Anschluss.
That's not correct. I'll repeat for teams A and B. At what battle did a combined force of Samnites and Gauls under Gellius Ignatius defeat the pursuing army of Scipio Barbatus in 298 or 295 BC?
B1.
Sentinel.
That's not correct. I'll repeat for team A. At what battle did a combined force of Samnites and Gauls under Gellius Ignatius defeat the pursuing army of Scipio Barbatus in 298 or 295 BC, leading to an important battle at Certamen? I'll repeat. At what battle did the combined force of Samnites and Gauls under Gellius Ignatius defeat the pursuing army of Scipio Barbatus in 298 or 295 BC, leading to an important battle at Certamen? I read the question through twice. If there's no buzz from team A, I'm going to call time. We're looking for Camarina. Camarina. That's no points for any team on toss-up 4, and here is toss-up 5. Which of the following is the closest synonym of precor? Potior, populor, postulo, plico.
B2.
Plico.
That's not correct.
A2.
Answer, please.
Postulo.
Postulo is correct. Here's your first bonus, DC. Which of the following, if any, could not be considered a synonym of gemino? Yongo, duplico, confero, necto. Answer, please.
They all are synonyms.
They all are synonyms. And your second bonus, which of the following, if any, could not be considered a synonym of proto? Roto, promo, pario, relinquo.
Can you repeat the question?
Which of the following, if any, could not be considered a synonym of proto? Roto, promo, pario, relinquo. Answer, please.
Relinquo.
No, sorry, we're looking for roto. That's 15 points for DC on 5, and we'll get our score after 5, please.
All right, score after 5. District of Columbia is 15. Massachusetts has yet to score. Virginia has 40.
Okay, we're going to move on to toss-up 6. Here is toss-up 6. Using non-key score, say in Latin, if only I had obtained
C3,
Utinal. Nas.
That's not correct.
A2,
No response.
Okay, I'll repeat for team B. Using non-key score, say in Latin, if only I had obtained more money. I'll repeat. Using non-key score, say in Latin, if only I had obtained more money.
B2,
Utinam nascus estem pecuniam maiorum.
No, sorry, we're looking for utinam plus pecuniae noctus, so we need the noctus sm. So that's no points.
Did they get the verb right?
No. On any, no points for any team on toss-up 6, and we'll move on to toss-up 7. Here is toss-up 7. What emperor adopted Gaius Valens Hostilianus Messius Quintus, the surviving son of Decius, after winning at Abritus?
A2,
Answer, please.
Valens?
That's not correct.
B1,
Trebonianus Gallus.
Trebonianus Gallus is correct, substantiating his claim to the throne in 251 AD. Here's your first bonus, Massachusetts. Along with Hostilian, Trebonianus Gallus elevated his own son to the rank of Augustus. What was that son's name?
What are impressions from?
That's Valerian, but is it not Valerian?
Answer, please.
Defer to
Aemilian.
No, we're looking for Volusianus. And your second bonus. At the Battle of Barbarissos in 252 AD, which Persian king defeated the Eastern legions and proceeded to gain control of all of Roman Syria?
defer.
Charcour.
Can you spell that, please?
Like
Shapur.
Yes, that's correct. And you said the first after that. So that is correct. And that's 15 points for Massachusetts, Shapur the first, on bonus 2. And we'll therefore move on to toss-up 8. Here's 8. When Julius Caesar Strabo entered the Poets Guild,
C3,
Accius.
Accius is correct. What author supposedly did not rise for him, thinking his own Epinausimache, Atreus, Brutus, and Decius were better tragedies? Here's your first bonus. Virginia. Accius's Atreus contains what famous three-word Latin phrase, later used as an imperial slogan? Odorant dum metuant is correct in your second bonus. What two mythological men are the main characters of Accius's tragedy, Nunc de Graecia? No, sorry, we're looking for Odysseus and Diomedes.
okay.
That's 15 points for Team Virginia on toss-up 8, and here is toss-up 9. Who killed two men? One who sang a reaping song whilst beheading travelers, and another who forced travelers to tend his vines.
C3,
Silas.
That's not correct.
B1,
Theseus.
That's not correct.
A1.
No response.
That's not correct. I'll finish it off. To tend his vines while he himself was serving Omphala. We're looking for Heracles. So that's no points for any team on toss-up 9. We'll move on to toss-up 10. Here's 10. Give a two-word phrase equivalent to the verb form fore.
C3,
That's not correct.
B2,
Futurum est.
That's not correct.
A2.
Futurum essay?
Futurum esse is correct. So the answer is in order of work. Futurum visse, futurum est, and futurum esse, which is correct. Here's your first bonus, DC. Give the single Latin conjunction that best fills in the blank in the following sentence. Libros legimus blank. Calerius ad sapientiam perveniamus.
Can you repeat?
Give the single Latin conjunction that best fills in the blank in the following sentence. Libros legimus blank. Calerius ad sapientiam perveniamus. Answer, please.
Quo.
Quo is correct in your second bonus. The adverb forsam is a contraction of what three-word Latin phrase?
I don't know. I don't think we did.
Okay.
No response.
No, sorry. We're looking for fors sit on. So that's 15 points for DC on toss-up 10. And our score at the half, please.
For its score at the half, Team A is 30, Team B has 15, Team C is 55. It's still a close one.
Okay, here is toss-up 11. Which of the following English words is not derived from a Latin word meaning to destroy? Devastate, indelible, subdue, perdition.
B2,
Answer, please.
Subdue.
Subdue is correct. Here's your first bonus, Massachusetts. What English verb derived from rado means completely destroy, as in a town?
Eradicate. No, eradicated.
Can you repeat the question?
Wait. Repeat.
What English verb derived from rado means completely destroy,
Eradicate.
as in a town?
You raise the time. Okay, eradicate final.
Eradicate is not correct. We need to raise or erase. They're from different roots.
It's
Alright, it's good.
Here's your second bonus. What English verb derived from stirps means root out and destroy completely?
Can you repeat, please?
What English verb derived from stirps means root out and destroy completely?
Like pick out and like.
Usurp.
Okay, I can see
Can you
that.
spell steers, by the way?
STIRPS. Answer, please.
Fun.
Usurp. Fun.
No, we're looking for extirpate.
Okay.
So that's 10 points for Massachusetts on toss-up 11. And here is toss-up 12. What late emperor, after defeating a rebellion of the widow Faustina and usurper Procopius,
B1,
Julian.
that's not correct. I'll repeat for teams A and C. What late emperor, after defeating a rebellion of the widow Faustina and usurper Procopius, settled the Danube frontier with starving Goths, who then invaded Thrace in 376 AD? I'll repeat. What late emperor, after defeating a rebellion of the widow Faustina and usurper Procopius, settled the Danube frontier with starving Goths, who then invaded Thrace in 376 AD?
C1,
Theodosius.
That's not correct.
A2,
Eugenius?
No, sorry, we're looking for Valens. Valens. So that's no points for any team on toss-up 12, and we'll move on to toss-up 13. Here's 13. What woman, whose beauty Ovid says drew 1,000 suitors?
B4,
Carita.
That's not correct.
A2,
Penelope?
That's not correct. I'll repeat for team C. What woman, whose beauty Ovid says drew 1,000 suitors, compared herself favorably to Diana, and was consequently shot with an arrow after bearing twins, one fathered by Apollo?
C3,
Keone.
Chiona is correct, and one by Mercury. Here's your first bonus, Virginia. Who was Chiona's father, who was transformed into a hawk out of grief at her death?
Didalion.
Didalion is correct. And your second bonus, what skilled musician was Chiona's son by Apollo?
Philemon final.
Philemon's correct. That's the full 20 points for Virginia on toss-up 13, and here is toss-up 14. Responde Latine. Quid accidit ubi multitudo gutarum aquae liquidae de caelo cada?
A2,
Pluit?
Fluid is correct. Cadat. Here's your first bonus, DC. Responde Latine. Quid accidit ubi gubernator non conspicit alteram navem adesse et nave sua eam ferit?
Can you repeat the question?
Responde Latine. Quid accidit ubi gubernator non conspicit alteram navem adesse? I need an answer, please.
A shipwreck?
No, I do need an
Yeah.
answer in Latin. Either naufragium est, or navis submersa est. Here's your second bonus. Responde Latine. Quando gubernator sua sponte, alteram navem nave sua ferit.
Can you repeat the question?
Responde Latine. Quando gubernator sua sponte, alteram navem nave sua ferit. Answer, please.
Who knows?
No, so we're looking for in Naumachia or in Bello Navali or something like that. So that's 10 points for DC on toss-up 14, and here is toss-up 15. What author wrote Tanta Dulcated?
C1,
Answer, please.
Ennius.
That's not correct. I'll repeat for teams A and B. What author wrote Tanta Dulcadine captos ad ficit animos, referring to the style of his sketchbook collection of 32 poems titled Silvae?
B4,
Statius.
Statius is correct, and his mythological epic Thebaic. Here's your first bonus, Massachusetts. What other mythological epic of Statius was left unfinished?
Achilles.
Yeah.
Achilleid final.
Achilles, correct, in your second bonus. Statius was a favorite and inspiration for what medieval author of the poem The House of Fame and the epic Troilus and Cressida?
Repeat, please.
Statius was a favorite and inspiration for what medieval author of the poem The House of Fame and the epic Troilus and Cressida?
Venantius Fortunus. Fortunatus.
Answer, please.
Defer to
Venantius Fortunatus.
No, sorry, we're looking for Chaucer.
Oh.
So that's 15 points for Massachusetts on toss-up 15, and our score with 5 to go, please.
All right, we have a very good match here. Team A has 40, Team B has 40, and Team C has 75.
I'm going to pass out the visual. Please do not open it until asked. You may now open the visual. You have 15 seconds to examine. Here's the toss-up. Describe the genre of the work seen here. Given that a liksam means boiled, it should be no surprise.
A2.
Like a cookbook?
A cookbook is correct. This is an excerpt from Apicius' De Re Coquinaria. Here's your first bonus, DC. This recipe yields a sauce similar to Worcestershire sauce. In English, name 3 of the ingredients listed in the third line.
Honey, oil, wine. Honey, oil, and wine.
Honey, oil, and wine is correct. And your second bonus, in the second line, an ingredient is listed that was thought to be extinct until its rediscovery just last year. What is the Latin name for that ingredient?
What is this type of
Answer, please.
Filfius?
Say that again.
Filfius?
You're close. It's silphium.
Oh, okay.
Oh.
A bit of a strange
Yeah.
manuscript writing there, but you can hold up your visual after getting 15 points on top of 60 for the audience. Okay. Here is toss-up 17. Responde latine. Quod mare invenitur inter mare Aegaeum et pontum.
C3.
Answer, please.
Mare Ionia.
That's not correct.
B2.
Mare Mediterranea.
That's not correct. I'll repeat for team A. Responde latine. Quod mare invenitur inter mare Aegaeum et pontum Euxinum. I'll repeat. Responde latine. Quod mare invenitur inter mare Aegaeum et pontum Euxinum. I've read the question through twice. If there's no buzz from team A, I'm going to call time. We're looking for the propontis or the mare proponticum or something along those lines. So that's no points for any team on toss-up 17.
No. You're good.
Okay.
I'll let you know.
So we're going to move on then to toss-up 18. Here's 18. What use of the accusative case is found in the following sentence? Lacrima cecidit de vultu juridic.
B1.
Respect.
That is correct. Euridices sua pectora tonsai. Greek specification synecdochical respect. Here's your first bonus, Massachusetts. What use of the accusative case is found in the following sentence? Si atrium tuum odorem cibi redolens, phalibus egeat, mures statim ingrediantur.
Can you repeat the line?
Si atrium tuum odorem cibi redolens, phalibus egeat, mures statim ingrediantur. Answer, please.
Cognate.
Cognate is correct. And your second bonus. Now translate that sentence. Si atrium tuum odorem cibi redolens, phalibus egeat, mures statim ingrediantur.
Can you repeat?
Si atrium tuum odorem cibi redolens, phalibus egeat, mures statim ingrediantur.
So wait, two cats. I do anything else?
Answer, please.
Defer. Sorry.
If bringing back food into your atrium, there's a smell of food, you have mice.
You're on the right track, but not correct. So if your atrium, smelling of food, lacks cats, immediately the mice will enter. So that's 15 points for Massachusetts on toss-up 18. And we'll move on to toss-up 19. Here's 19. What Greek warrior campaigned with Belus or married a daughter of Cinyras on Cyprus after the Trojan War, when he nearly shot Hector and often hid behind...
B1.
Answer.
Teucer.
Teucer is correct. Behind the great shield of his half-brother, Ajax. Here's your first bonus, Massachusetts. What woman, a relative of the Trojan king Priam, was Teucer's mother?
Come on. Woman. Name a woman. I don't answer this. No.
No, that's Greek.
No.
He is Greek.
Answer, please.
Hypermnestra.
No, so we're looking for Hesione and your second bonus.
Alright.
In the Iliad, Teucer loses the archery contest at Patroclus' funeral games when Apollo causes him to miss the pigeon that was his target, hitting what instead?
Like the rope that tied it.
Can you repeat?
In the Iliad, Teucer loses the archery contest at Patroclus' funeral games when Apollo causes him to miss the pigeon that was his target, hitting what instead?
Good. Go.
Defer.
Like the rope that the pigeon was tied to.
Yeah, that's correct.
Awesome.
So we're going to note that, though, to our moderating staff, just to make absolutely sure, because we have the cord. And yeah, we're just going to be absolutely sure because this is a close game. And that's 15 points for Massachusetts. We'll get our score check, and we'll move from there.
Okay, after 19, DC has 55, Massachusetts has 70, Virginia has 75.
Okay, while we're getting that checked, though I have awarded the points provisionally, so they are included in the score, do we have any other outstanding challenges from the room at large? Okay, give us a second here. Or maybe a few minutes. Yeah, we're in good shape here.
It's fine. Don't care about that. Just look at that.
There's a hand raised.
Yep.
Is this a good time for me to fill out that form?
No, sorry.
I just wanted to check.
It's a good question, admittedly, but you could pull anything up. Though I know you couldn't. It's always like this.
What grade is everyone in?
We're both seniors.
I'm gonna be a junior.
I'm gonna be junior.
Okay, we've got the. And rope is correct. As we thought. We were right. And I apologize for the slight delay. You're a bit cold now. Okay, let's get a score check once more so we know the situation. And then we'll move to toss-up 20.
The score DC 55, Massachusetts 70, Virginia 75.
Okay, here we go. This is toss-up 20. Experts in what field include 2 rival consular candidates under Augustus, though only one accepted the position. Both were featured in later works by Gaius and Ulpian.
B4.
Jurists?
Yes, that's correct. And in the Corpus Juris Civilis, jurists, experts in that field, are correct.
Okay. Okay.
Here's your bonus. What other jurist is known for his many books of Quaestiones and Responsa?
Oh, wait, is this Ulpian?
No, it would be
No,
not.
they-
Oh, they did?
Yeah, it was in the house of you
No,
guys.
I don't remember. I don't think it's Israel. It's somebody else. It's like, oh, wait. Is it
Answer, please.
Defer to people.
Ulpian?
No, we're looking for Papinian. And your second bonus? What jurist wrote a consolatory letter to Cicero upon the death of his daughter Tullia, and had a niece who wrote 6 poems that survive in the corpus of Tibullus' works?
Oh, Legamus, yes.
Like Thomas.
Final. What you
What?
say?
No, sorry, we're looking for Servius Sulpicius Rufus. That's 10 points for Massachusetts on toss of 20. And our final score, please.
All right, fantastic round. I'll start by saying that. Final score, DC 55, Massachusetts 80, Virginia 75.
Pile your stuff on top of mine.
I was running.
You have your own stuff.
Yeah, but it was, I didn't want to drop my computer.
Crushing my certificate.
Oh, the game.
I know. Sure. Kenny told me.